What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Makar here at Cougar's Closet. So, how we feeling out there today? So today, I want to talk about my journey as a YouTuber. You know, I promised you guys every so often I will come on here, and I will let you know about my journey. You know, for those that want to become a YouTuber, or those that just kind of are curious of what the process is like or whatever. So let me dig in, or let's dig in. So, the first thing I want to say that I did gain additional like 6 subscribers or something. So I got a total of 61. So shout out to my new subscribers that are supporting my channel. I know who one is, but I don't know who like the rest of you are. But thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I got 61 people to entertain. 61 people want to listen to me. Y'all look at me with my little microphone on, thinking I'm professional, thinking I'm Fox News. Oh God. My watch time has went up. I'm seeing better results than what I have been seeing, and for everybody that knows that your new subscribers that you come into or your watch time hours all goes towards you being monetized. That's how you become an official YouTuber or whatever. So those are some good things that have happened to me. Now, I will be honest, right? Like, those are the 2 good things happened to me, and then the rest I'm gonna go into things that's, I'm not gonna say bad, but I'm gonna say that are cons. That's kind of been a struggle for me being a YouTuber. Like I said, I don't want to get on here and make my followers think like it's all glitz and glam, because that's not who I am. Like, anybody knows me in the real world know like I am very authentic. So I don't want you to get on here, you know, being misled or whatever. So when I talk about number 3, like the cons of it, YouTube has a hard criteria for you to meet. They want you to have 1,000 subscribers. I only have 61, and I'm grateful for my 61. And then they want you to have like 4,000 watch time hours where everybody watches your content, and I only have 43 watch time hours. So that lets you know how far away from the goal I am, or we are. Out of all those videos I put out, it doesn't matter if nobody is watching them, and then like they have to watch them from beginning to end. That's what kind of gives you your time, and let the YouTube algorithm know like, hey, this content creator has something to work with. People are watching her. She's tuned in. She has the ear, you know, of the people. So we'll support her. So there are goals to be met with this or whatever. And from my understanding, like YouTube had went back in and changed their criteria. Like at first everybody was YouTube and everybody was getting a check. I wish I had been in on that deal, getting a check. But then they went back in, and after they changed their criteria, people that had been YouTubing with them for years and had been receiving a check, even they had to go back in and meet the requirements or whatever. So it's kind of hard, you know, to reach these goals. They sound so unrealistic. And so the first thing I'm going to say, and you're going to hear me say this every time I give a milestone, is that if you are looking to be a content creator, a YouTuber, do not go in it for the money, because this thing could take 2 or 3 years for you to pop off. I do a lot of research. I see people on there saying like it took like 5 years for them to pop off. You know, because you're producing all this content, but people don't know about you yet. You know, they've never heard of you. Even when I'm YouTubing, I go run across people and I get on their page. I've never heard of them, but when I click on, you know, just randomly taking a chance, then they gain a new subscriber. They have something that I like. Of course, I am subscribed to a lot of psychic tarot readers, palm readers, and all that type of stuff, you know, because that's just who I am. But that's another story, y'all. So, another thing, that I feel like my struggle is with this YouTube channel is that I feel like, okay, so you got your small YouTubers and you got your big YouTubers, and the big YouTubers are normally like celebrities, you know, people that already have a big name to them, people already that have a good following to them, people that are already well known. So it's like the small YouTubers are competing with the big YouTubers. You know, like if Snoop Dogg got a YouTube channel, yeah, everybody gonna jump on there and follow Snoop Dogg because they know who Snoop is. You know what I'm saying? Eminem or whoever you want to talk about. You know, they gonna follow these people because these people are highly known. And so I just kind of feel like that YouTube should make two separate platforms, even though I know they don't care about what I think. But I'm just saying, I don't think that the small YouTubers should have to fight their way up with the big YouTubers. Like, I mean, it's already bad enough that there's 1,000 small YouTubers that's trying to fight their way up to be seen, plus all the celebrities, all the movie actors, all the stunt men or whoever that's already known, you know, already up there. So it's kind of hard. Like, yeah, I'll be feeling some type of way. Like, sometimes I post my videos, and beside my videos, like, there'll be people that's already of importance, or there'll be higher YouTubers and they have like 45,000 views, 60,000 views, 200 billion, quadrillion, 7,869, 2855 views. And then here I am in the middle of them with my 1 view or my 2 view. Y'all, I be feeling like crap. But thank God I do a lot of research, because with the research that I do, you know, the big YouTubers that address these situations, they always talk about how, like, you should not compare yourself to bigger YouTubers. Like, if you're going to do that, you're going to always feel defeated, you know. So that makes me feel like it's a little hope. And then plus, too, you know, I want people to gravitate towards my channel that really like me. You know what I'm saying? Like that I have like this magnetic effect on. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't want to be on my channel, I don't want you here. You know, I want people that, you know, feel like I do something for them to be on my channel. You know, at least, like I said, I am so happy with the 61 subscribers I have. But then again, there's a glitch in that too with the 61 subscribers, because I got a feeling all 61 ain't watching me. But we'll get to that a little bit further on down the road. So another thing that I find about being a content creator that's kind of hard is that content creators stumble across what they call creator's blocks. Now, anybody that writes music, makes films, do directing, rap, anything to do with the music industry, the poetry industry, you'll know what I'm talking about. You come up on a creator's block. And so I write poetry. That was my foundation. That's what I started out with before I started jumping into music. I know how to write skits and plays. You know, I know how to do a lot of things. If I had the money behind me, I would have took off a long time ago. I'm a hell of a screenwriter. I'm a hell of a ghostwriter. But sometimes it can be frustrating for a creator because you get these creative blocks. And a creator block is when basically you're writing something, you have these ideas, and all of a sudden you get stuck. And you bust your brain trying to think of something, think of an idea to finish this piece of music, to think of an idea to finish this poetry piece. Think of an idea to finish this film making piece, or whatever, you know, that's pertaining to the entertainment world. You get this block. So, when you get this block, it slows you down on, your creativeness. It bulks down your creativeness so you can't go on until, it uplifts. So, even with the music that I have wrote on here, like freestyles, and I have tons of music that I have recorded in Atlanta, where I have producers behind me, and I have beats, and I haven't posted on here yet because I need to get in contact with CD Baby so they can be downloads for you all. But sometimes in the midst, I can have an idea and I'm flowing and I'm writing and all of a sudden I get this block. So I'll never forget, I didn't know how to deal with it at first. I didn't even know what it was. Well, my older brother, he also, when I was younger, he wrote music as well. So I had called him one night and I had told him I'm in the middle of a piece because I didn't know what it was. And I said, and this had been happening to me years and years before, like in my poetry stage, when I was writing poetry, this kept happening to me. I didn't know what was going on. So I called him and I said, I'm in the middle of writing this piece. I said, but I done got stuck. I said, and I can't make nothing match. I can't make nothing rhyme. I can't make my puzzles come together. I can't nothing. And he said, you having the creator's block. And he broke down what a creator's block was to me. And he said, when you have those, go on about your business. He said, put the music that you wrote, put it in the corner, put it off somewhere, go on about your business. He said, later on, sometime when it unblocks, it'll come to you, and then you can finish writing it. And I said to myself, no, that don't sound right. But I knew I had been having these blocks. But for some reason, I trusted him. Sure enough, I put the paper that I was writing the music to, or the port, at the time it was music. I put the music piece off in the corner. I carried on about my week or whatever, and just kept on going, working, doing what I was doing, socializing, going out, mingling. About 3 days or maybe a week later, all these downloads started depositing in my head to finish that piece up that was in the corner. I'm talking about the downloads was coming where it would be 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning. I'd jump up out the bed out of my sleep, write it down, because see, whenever you have a creator's block and the downloads start coming, I don't care if you're in the bathtub, in the nude. I don't care if you sleep at 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't care if you're on the dance floor with your boo. When they start downloading, it's like a photographic moment. Pow! It's a flash. And if you don't get no pen and no paper, write that down, it's gone. So, and I've had to jump up at 2 and 3 or 4 in the morning. I've had to be on the dance floor in Atlanta, jamming with somebody. He was hot. A digital download coming right there. Pull out my phone, get to texting. He looking over me like, dang, baby, who you texting? I'm like, no, I just, something for a rap piece. Something just came to me. And that's basically how it works. So, the downloads came, and I was able to finish my song. And what's funny is, when you get the block, you cannot find nothing. You cannot find nothing. You can't find nothing to match. You can't find nothing. But then after when you get your digital download, when the block has removed, you get, from the time that the block came, you get way more over to compensate, which allows you to write the piece and maybe write 3 or 4 more pieces. That's how a creator's block works. So sometimes, I get creator's block. And I hate when I get those because, that could slow down my production of what I'm trying to do. That can slow down my content that I'm delivering to my subscribers. Sometimes they want you to, well, not sometimes, all the time, they want you to be persistent with this. But if you're in the middle of a creator's block, sometimes, you have to bag up off of it. Or otherwise, you'd probably just going to be on here rambling and ain't going to be talking about much. And I don't like to not be able to talk about much. If I open my mouth up, I want you to have knowledge and power and understanding and wisdom. That's how I roll. If I don't feel like you gonna learn nothing from me opening up my mouth, guess what? I won't open up my mouth. I don't care if we joking. I'm gonna say something that you gonna take with you. So that's how I am. Now, I will be honest. I feel like with my journey, I could have been farther than what I am now. I could have had more subscribers. I could have had more watch time hours. What happened was I had started my channel around maybe about 2 or 3 months before coronavirus hit. And it was doing good. I was getting 100 views. I was getting 200 and 300 views and stuff like that. But the thing was, I was in it for the money. So I'm going to say this, and like I said before, I cannot stress enough. If you are in this for the money, you are in the wrong place. So I was in it for the money. And I don't know why I felt like it was going to be so easy. I thought that I was just going to go on here and upload a couple of videos, and in 2 weeks, you know, YouTube was going to reach out to me. Oh, Miss Reed, we've been watching your content. Oh, you've got the crowd going wild. Oh, we can make you offer you can't refuse. Come with us today. We'll write you a check today. Send it FedEx. You'll get it in 2 hours. Will you be home? I thought it was kind of like that. So I was more wrapped up into trying to meet this goal that they said I had to have to start making the money. I was so wrapped up in trying to make this watch time that they said I needed to make this money that after a few videos I was just like, well, I ain't seeing the results I want to see, so I'm going to quit coming on here. That's how it was. And then the coronavirus did hit. And so that was part of my excuse to just come off of it. And then plus I had a lot of things going on, you know, with my family members. I had lost a couple of family members and had to take care of personal business, and things was happening with me and things was happening with my family and things to that nature, to where, you know, it all kind of ran together. The excuse that I didn't want to do it no more because I wanted some quick dollar bills, yo. And the fact that, you know, I really was going through some things just made it easy for me to shun it off altogether. And so I took a break, and at the time I knew I was taking a break, but I knew I was done with it. Y'all, I let a year go by. I didn't get back on this thing. And one morning, I just woke up after the year and change went by, and I called my sister and I said, you know what? I said, I'm feeling like picking my YouTube back up. And she said, it's funny you said that, because me and my husband was talking, and my husband was saying that he's seen you on there, and a couple of other people been saying they've been seeing you on there. So, you know, people are still getting on there seeing my videos, but a part of me was dead to it because I was after the wrong thing to get it to going. I wanted the lean green, y'all. I wanted it right then. I wanted it right now. I wanted it on the table. So me and my sister were talking. My sister said, you're going to have to start, you know, finding things that you really love to talk about. You're going to have to show and express your creative side. You're going to have to start doing other things, you know, to keep you going. It can't be about the money if you're going to do it. So I let that soak in, and I'm like, she right, you know. And I'm thinking, well, I ain't getting the money right away, but I got hella creativity. I mean, I got to pat myself on the back about that. I got hella creativity. So I'm like, okay. So I jumped back on there, and I've been rolling ever since. And it's still moving slow, but, you know, it's a little bit better. I wish I wouldn't have quit because, you know, like I said before I stopped, I was getting 338 views. I was getting this and that. So if I hadn't stopped, I don't know where I would be at right now. But like I said, I'm a human, and And it's just one of these things that, you know, sometimes you just you get tired of doing it, you know. You want to take a break from it, and sometimes your break can turn into a year or 2 or 3 years, and then all of a sudden you wake back up and decide you want to do it again. So that was another thing about my journey, as far as one of the things that I struggle with, being consistent. I don't really know if I'm consistent now. I just know I got a whiff up my butt, and I've been rolling with it, you know. I don't want to say I'm consistent right now. Like I said, when you look at those goals, requirements that they want you to have to become a YouTuber, it's so hard to meet. But as I keep on going on my journey, I am starting to learn new things. I'm starting to fall in love with the process. So, you know, that's been part of my struggle as a YouTuber. And then another thing that I think has been my struggle. I do a lot of research. I'm talking about I'm up at 3 and 4 in the morning researching. Sometimes, like I just woke up today about 1 o'clock. I do a lot of researching. So I go on a lot of YouTubers' videos to find out, you know, is there an easy way to get to this 1,000 subscribers? Is there an easy way to get 4,000 watch time hours? Or are there any shortcuts? And I find out, like, you can pay to have these things done. You can pay, but then again, you can't trick YouTube's algorithm. So they look for a organic channel. So they can tell, you know, if you paid someone to get stuff cracking. So I said, well, I don't want that. So I'll just grow my channel organically, so I know when people log in, they really did come to see me and they really interested in what I got going. So I kind of left that out. But I would also go on there and try to see, you know, there's some other YouTubers that once started out like me, could tell me how to get ahead. And it's a mixed bag with that. You know, it is some people I've watched to say, okay, well, do this type of video, do that type of video. And a lot of them videos, you know, didn't pertain to me. Some of the girls were saying, you know, do these videos because they were still in high school. So those wouldn't pertain to me. Some other people were saying do other things that I didn't feel comfortable doing. You know, so that wasn't going to work with me. You know, some people are more open than I am. And by me, like, being a very, 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 very private person, like, y'all lucky to be having me sitting right here right now. Like, I am private. I don't play about my life. I'm very private. But my inner child wants to come out, so now I'm letting her come out. But, like, a lot of those things that they were saying, like, I couldn't get with. A lot of it wasn't authentic to me. So, like, and then out of all these millions of YouTubers telling you how to do something, they still ain't really dropped the bomb to me as far as I'm concerned about how they got where they got. You see what I'm saying? They tell you to do these things or whatever. And I've tried them over and over again. You know, it might help some. You know, certain things work for certain people. Some of the things haven't worked for me. A few of them have. You know. So that's another struggle with me about being a YouTuber. And like I said, I just try to keep it real, because anybody that personally knows me, they know that's what I go by. Like, I don't even got to explain. But if I have a following and they following me, I need them to trust me. I need them to know that I ain't going to have them do something that they ain't already did. So, the next thing that has been a struggle for me is dead subscribers. So, y'all, when I first started my channel, I was on my way doing what I was doing, minding my own business. I ain't knowing nothing about the YouTube world. Other YouTubers coming out of my channel, and this is what I want y'all to be careful of too, because I'm up now. They crept in, but I'm up now. Come over with it now. Okay, so I'm doing my thing. I'm going, and everybody looking at me, and this and that. And these other YouTubers, they want to do what's called a sub for sub, where they sub a video for you, come and watch your video, and you go and watch their video to give you more watch time hours. They subscribe to you, and you subscribe to them. Now you got a subscriber. But the deal is about that is that it's not worth it, because you can subscribe to me all you want, and I can subscribe to you all I want, but then after a while, I'm going to become a dead subscriber to you, or you're going to become a dead subscriber to me, because I'm not interested in the content you're producing. You're not interested in the content that I'm producing. So I got sidetracked with a lot of people coming in that knew I didn't know no better. So my time went from doing what I was doing to make my videos roll, get my subscribers, get my time to watching them. Come on here with it now, Jack. I'm laying for you. I'm like a snake, baby. I'm laying for you in the grass. Come with that now. So be careful of that. If you start your own channel, keep your head straight. And you know, this is the thing about that. When I look back, I'm kind of it's a catch-22. I'm mad that I allowed it to happen, but at the same time, I'm glad that it did happen, because now I'm aware of the games. You see what I'm saying? Y'all threw me off course. I'm watching. I had everybody watching me. Now I'm over here trying to support y'all. I don't even really know if y'all supporting me. I really don't know if you're watching my videos. But now I'm watching you put on your makeup. I'm not even interested in makeup. I don't even wear makeup. You know, every blue moon, some lipstick, or if I want to learn how to do a smoke eye or something, I'll get on there for, you know, something going on or something. But for the most part, we ain't even in the same bracket. And I'm over here like a fool watching you and my stuff going on, and I'm your hype man. So watch out for them type of games if you decide to become a YouTuber. And see, these people on YouTube don't know me. And I don't keep it that way. Okay, so you'll just end up having a lot of dead subscribers, people that don't never come back and watch your channel. So even today, all those people that had got to me back then and threw me off my course, I went back in today and deleted them. If I go through my subscriber list and I'm not watching you, you gone. You know what I'm saying? That y'all, that was an underplay for the overlay. So if I'm dropping content or whatever, you not watching it, why are you sitting on my subscriber page? Now, I will be honest. I do have a few from that segment that's still rolling with me, and they over there in India. I got a few people that's in different countries. They still roll with me, and I still roll with them. You know, we really like each other's content. That's the difference. They are, every time I drop something, they right there. When they drop something, I'm right there. But the difference is we care about what each other's doing, and they have been loyal to me. You know, and I'm loyal to them. But for the most part, when you start your business, do not sub for sub, do not subscribe for subscribe, because you're just gonna have some dead people sitting on your channel, and YouTube algorithm is watching all of that. So you can get your channel taken away. This was stuff I didn't know, you know, coming in the game or whatever. But as I keep rolling, I'm learning now. Okay, so let me see what else I got on my list. Okay. Support from others. This is another struggle. Most of my support system, it doesn't come from my family and friends. A few on hand, maybe about 3 or 4 or something. I had made, for the first time, I had posted my YouTube, because see, I was underground. Like I said, I'm a very private person, so I never had posted. I was never posting my YouTube videos on Facebook. So one day I just said, you know what, I'm gonna post them, and I posted them. And so a few of my family members and some of my childhood friends, they did come support me, and I saw my time jump up by 4 hours. You know, and they liked, and like some people weren't aware. So I did get a little bit of traction from that. I go on my Instagram. I post things, I might get 8 or 9 views or whatever, but that goes along with, I'm in sync. My Facebook and my Instagrams are in sync, so that goes along with that. So I do want to thank the people. When I dropped it, it might have been like 7 or 8 people, and I know who personally they were because they gave me thumbs up, and they made a comment, or whatever. Like one of my girlfriends, Jacandra, my cousin Sharonda, and it was my girlfriend Pinky Scrubs. It was a couple of people that had my back, and it was like maybe about 4 or 6 of them. But listen, I was on top of the world with that. That did something for me. So that's your support system. You have to know when you do these type of things. I don't care what it is, and I'm not going to speak like too long on this because this is another topic that I really want to hit in the neck. Yow! I want to get it out here on another topic, another video as far as your support system. But I did pick up a few more subscribers, and I felt real good about that. Because it's crazy because the people you think that's going to support you are not the people that's going to support you. The people that you think won't support you are the people that will support you. That's going to be another topic, y'all, because it's dope and it's deep, so we're going to just leave that alone. And I guess my last thing that I had on my list is that you struggle with becoming motivated and trying to figure out ways to stay motivated, like I said, when you don't see the results you're looking for. See, I've always been impatient all my life. My stepdad had me spoiled, and the world was at my hands and at my feet. I didn't know I was being sheltered until I got out into the real world. So, it's hard to stay motivated, and if I ain't seeing this money like this and there, it's easy for me to walk away. I don't care who I'm talking to. If you ain't talking about the money, you can pretty much get out of my face. As far as like, people that I deal with that I know that ain't up to no good, or things that I'm trying to do or trying to accomplish. I've never been a patient person, but with my age creeping in, slowing me down at 43, I have to learn to develop patience. I'm gonna mess around and have a heart attack. But my whole life, the way my father had it, whatever I said, it was in my head before I got done saying it. So I'm learning how to detach away from that, because that wasn't a good thing. Being that spoiled and being that bratty and having the world at your feet. Now when you bump into people out in the world and they say something to you or try to tell you how they want things done, and you wondering, do you know who the hell you talking to? I'm McCall Reed, and they looking back at you like, and do you know who the hell you talking to? And I don't give a damn who you is. You don't? So that was a game changer. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. But anywho, that concludes my struggles as far as my YouTube channel. I just wanted to get on here. Like I said, every blue moon I'll run an update about how this channel is doing, because you are my subscribers, the ones that's here for me, and I really do appreciate it. And when I get where I'm going, I ain't gonna forget about you. I ain't gonna forget about you. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I just want to. I have a couple of friends I went to school with that's interested, in starting a YouTube channel that would be excellent creators, and I know it because we would sit in school as juniors, and we had business mind then. We was drawing stuff. One would sketch something, the other one would draw it, and the other one would put the details on it. We was doing that type of stuff. We was in the line every day, and I had found one of my homeboys, got linked up back with him, and he got in touch with me, and he would be excellent for it. So I just want to update you all, and let you know, it's not all glitz and glamour. Sometimes you feel like you don't want to get on here. Sometimes you feel depressed. Sometimes excuse my French, sometimes you're just a bitch. And you just don't feel like being on here. And then some days, oh yeah, I'm finna get on my YouTube. Yeah, I'm finna do this. It's easy to get twisted up by what you conceive when the cameras come on. I'm a very moody person. Very. I am Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. So, I just wanted to put that out there. Crazy. Cougar's Closet. Mwah.